G'day guys, Robbo here again. Welcome to another episode of Thirlmere food series. It's day 8, celebrating 1,000 subscribers on my channel. Today I've been to Leo's Kebabs. Got myself a chicken kebab this time. And yeah, got a bit to talk about in this video. Mostly good, which is always good. So yeah, they've given me one extra ingredient in this one. So usually with the options that you can get, when you ask for the lot, you get lettuce, onion, cheese, tabbouleh and tomato. I'm not a big fan of tomato, so I don't usually ask for the lot. I usually just ask for everything else. But lucky me, you just see it there, just there. There is a piece of tomato there. So I've got the one extra ingredient today, which is alright I suppose, as long as there's not too much in there. Yeah, but gonna get into this, have a couple of bites, and then we'll get into today's topic. Now, I know most people would complain about one extra ingredient. Oh, sorry. They would complain about things they didn't ask for. But it's one extra ingredient. It's only tomato. And like I have tomato on hamburgers and stuff like that, so I'm sure I can handle it in a kebab. Just going to have one or two more bites of this because I've got quite a bit to talk about in this video. And I don't want this to go cold. It's very nice. As I said, I got chicken this time. I hardly ever get chicken kebabs. Usually beef person. But I suppose I'll get on with today's topic, which is this is basically a shout out to the awesome guys over at Sid Squad YouTube channel. For those that don't know, there is a plane spotting YouTube channel based out of Sydney Airport called Sid Squad, hosted by a few guys, and yeah, the ones I can think of off the top of my head are Kurt, Matt, Tim, and whoever else there is involved. Usually a few other guys come up on camera, but I don't know if they're officially part of the team. But I actually went to Sydney Airport on Tuesday night, and I got to meet Kurt at one of the locations that they stream from at Sydney Airport, which is called Sheps. Oh dear. It's called Sheps Mound, and great spot. especially for someone like myself in a chair. It's a nice and easy area to get around. So I met Kurt, and I also met Brendan, who gets in the streams a fair bit himself. Yeah, and I know they both work at the airport in some way. But as I said, I went there on Tuesday night. My support worker Kim, who I mentioned in the last video, she took me out there, and I was pleasantly surprised to see Kurt setting up the stream. Went up and said g'day, and had a nice bit of a nice chat before he started. Didn't want to interrupt him too much because he was trying to set up and get the show started, but yeah, talked when we could, and I hung out for the whole show. Put a couple of comments in the chat to let people know that I was there, and Kurt let people know that I was there, and I ended up actually getting in the video at the end there when they were doing the wrap up at the end. I was hanging back a bit behind Kurt when he was talking on screen. But yeah, and so thanks guys for letting me be in the shot there with you. Yeah, and I've got to say that their setup is pretty damn awesome. Like when I do live streams or just videos or whatever, I've just got a phone or a GoPro or a Handycam or something like that. But the setup that they had for their live stream was unbelievable. They had stuff everywhere. It was crazy. And I hope one day that I'll have even a small version of what they had, because they got some they're pretty high-tech live streams, I can tell you that. And very very jealous of how awesome their setup is, to be honest. But they do it for a good cause. All their live streams that they do, they raise money during the live streams, and it goes to a charity called Little Wings, which is basically transport via the air or the road for sick kids that live in regional areas that can't quite get to hospitals easy enough, you know, so they fly in there and get them and bring them out to like the big cities or whatever to get them to hospital. So it's a great cause, and yeah, all the money that Sid Squad makes goes to Little Wings, and it's just fantastic. They don't make any money for themselves. I know I've talked about money making on this channel, where I want to make money for making these videos better or helping people myself, but they're literally just doing it to help other people, to help Little Wings, and it's just fantastic. Yeah, I highly respect them for doing that. You know, it's fantastic, and so good on you guys. And I will come and see you again at some point, especially whilst you're streaming from Sheps Mound. Because to be honest with you, so I didn't tell the guys this on Tuesday night, but I've got a really bad fear of heights, and when they were streaming from the car park up in the multi-storey car park, there was no way I was going to go and visit them there, because yeah, I'd freak out going to the top story of the car park. I just can't do heights. So I'm really glad that I got to be there on a day when they were at Sheps Mount, because it's on ground level. Now, there is one little thing that I'm going to mention, also regarding trolls on this channel. I'm not going to go into it too much because I want it to be mostly about how good Sid Squad is. But I'll go on Sid Squad, right, and I'll send them super chats to say hello and stuff, and I'll to support Little Wings basically. And I've had trolls from this channel found out that I was over there on Sid Squad giving out donations, and I was getting a lot of shout outs from the guys, because I'll get in the chat and make jokes as well, and they seem to like it when I'm there in the chat, whether I'm giving donations or not. But yeah, I've had certain trolls on this channel that have said that I'm only going over to their channel to beg for subscribers with my super chats. I give them money just because I'm begging for a shout out to hopefully get subscribers to come over to my channel, and that could be further from the truth. You know, making friends with other channels does help your channel, yes, but I'm there doing donations to help Little Wings, and because I'm disabled and I've been through a lot in my life, having to go to hospitals and stuff, and I know what it's like to have to go to hospital regularly, and those people in regional areas that struggle to get to hospitals because they live so far away, Little Wings is a godsend for them, you know? So yeah, I cannot believe the absolute stupidity of some people. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And yeah, go and support Sid Squad. And before I get too fired up, I'm gonna get out of here. Gonna finish off this kebab off camera. And thanks again for your support, guys. And I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.